My name is Ashley Worthen. Thank you for being here. I'm the arts coordinator here at Richland Library, and we're so happy you're here. We're so happy and thankful to have the Filipino American Association of Greater Columbia here, bringing us all of the awesome Filipino programming this month. This is kind of like our wrap up for the Filipino History Month activities, but it's a good one. I just wanted to chime in and say, you can go to your phone and check in on the website. And if you check in on the richlandlibrary.com website, it will automatically send you more recommendations of events that you might like. That's a cool feature. But I just wanted to say hello and thank you for being here. I'm going to pass the mic, but I think that's all I needed to say. Happy Filipino History Month. Enjoy the show.
Thank you, Ashley. So I'm Ellen Callahan. On behalf of the Filipino American Association of Greater Columbia, I'd like to welcome all of you today. So this is, as Ashley mentioned, this is the end of our month-long programming. And we are very honored that we're going to have this music program to kind of the capstone event for the month. So first of all, I'd like to thank everybody, which is how we have to start everything, because we're eternally grateful for all the opportunities that we've had to showcase the Filipino culture and heritage this month. So Ashley and the people from Richland Library, thank you so much for hosting our event again today. This could not have been possible without, of course, our donors from the Filipino American Association of Greater Columbia, from our sponsor, Arthaland, which is the premier sustainable green development company in the Philippines, and also grants from the South Carolina Minority Association, the South Carolina Commission of Minority Affairs, as well as support from the South Carolina Arts Commission, which gets their support in part by the National Endowment of the Arts. So I couldn't leave the stage without a special thanks to Chiara. She's right over there. So for connecting our two worlds together, because honestly, none of the events this month would have happened without her. So a couple of reminders. Tomorrow, the duo, and I'm very, very honored to have you here today, we'll have a concert at the University of South Carolina School of Music Recital Hall on Assembly Street. So I think it's Assembly and College. It's a free concert and it's open to the public. That's at 3 p.m. I welcome all of you today here to join us there tomorrow. All right. Also, we have some CDs in the back. My aunt is manning the booth, so if she could just raise her hand. We've got some CDs of the duo in the back if anybody's interested in purchasing their music. So with that, I would like to turn the stage over to Chiara. Thank you.
Hi everyone. First and foremost, thank you, Mr. Dadap. Thank you, Mr. Aguilar, for saying yes to me and for coming to my home here in Columbia, South Carolina, so you can show my friends and family what Filipino music is and how to play it in such a high caliber way. I am just so happy you're here. Thank you so much. For the Filipino American Association of Greater Columbia, Ate Helen, Kuya Noel, Ate Nieves, the people who started the Filipino American Association of Greater Columbia, salamat po. Thank you for being here. I never thought I would need it as much as I do today, so thank you very much. Finally, to the performers that I'm performing with today, thank you for giving us your time. And I know a lot of us are nervous and excited to be performing with such world-renowned musicians here. But and also, we always kept saying to each other, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I cannot imagine singing with Mr. Dadap and Mr. Aguilar, but it is happening, and I just wanted to say, one of Mr. Dadap's missions in life is to create rondallas. So rondallas are Filipino orchestras. If you like what we're doing today, for all those Filipinos out there, he wants to create a rondalla here in South Carolina, and we would love to have that happen. So this is like the start of a community feel for Filipino music, and I hope people in Columbia will enjoy it. So without further ado, we'll have the Harana Band play with Mr. Dadap and Mr. Aguilar.
I am Michael Dadap. This is Florante Aguilar. Where is he? My partner in crime. Our crime is we make music together. And so far we have not been jailed yet in somebody's house, but I know that our love is to share our music to all of you. But today, you are the one sharing our music to us. We are here together. It's very informal. This is like a community get together, getting to know you, and our medium is music. So why music? Because I really believe that music and food are the two ingredients that creates unity among people. Now, in this kind of world that we are so divided and with so many crazy things happening, we need more music and we need more food and we need to talk together a lot more. And before I say something, I'd like Mr. Aguilar to say a few thoughts of his, and then I will make my.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to.
Yeah, it's impromptu, remember?
Well, first, thank you for showing up today, and I would like to thank the Filipino American Association of Greater South Carolina. Columbia, South Carolina. My apologies. Didn't get enough sleep last night. For having us, and like Mr. Dadap said, we are championing Filipino music, traditional Filipino music, and it has been our career definer. And we would like to raise awareness of this beautiful art that's unheralded. And the best way to start that is through community like here. So let's do it.
Thank you for it. Now, before anything else, I would like to thank a few people here, and Chiara, who's been the generator of these things, and Ellen, and without them and without all of you, this is not gonna happen, because it's always my dream that I can reach out to the community, in an informal setting, because my advocacy since I was very little is really to promote our culture, Filipino music, Filipino stories, and of course, what could be best music when you play as a group. And so I've been traveling around the world building orchestras in arco. That's an orchestra without using a bowed instrument. In other words, rondalla. Okay? Now, rondalla is made of, I just want to explain a little bit, composed of native instruments called bandurias and octavinas. And banduria has 14 strings. You know that? 14 strings. It's beautiful, just like the Filipinos. But like the Filipinos, it's also very difficult to tune. So that's why the banduria is our national folk instrument. And if you can hear the rondalla playing together, rondalla comes from the word ronda, means making music in a semicircle and around. And according to Dr. Molina, he said, like, it started as a group of civilians guarding the governor's house in the Philippines. So they were bored to death. Instead of carrying guns, they carried banduria, and they were playing around the house because it's called ronda. Ronda is to guard the house. So rondalla. So now, you know the starter. And it's easy to tell a story, it's difficult to do the work. So anyway, I don't want to take time. I am so amazed that when we came to Florida, I noticed that you are surrounded with a lot of talented young people, okay? And it will be proven today. This is your day today, and our job is just to make sure that we can sort of enjoy everybody's music. So here we go. We have the group. What's the name of the town?
Alright, our group is called Harana Band. Formed within FAAGC also. And then I am Vincent Baran, this is Hubert, and this is some of our fellow Harana members. They already went home, so maybe later they can join us.
So you know, Vincent is an educator, he's a teacher. And today he's doing something that beyond his call of duty, which is to do music.
Isilang ka sa mundong ito, laking tuwa ng magulang mo, at ang kamay nila ang iyong ilang. At ang nanay at tatay mo, di malaman ang gagawin, minamasdan pati pagtulog. At sa gabi ng uyag ang iyong nanay sa pagtimpla ng gatas mo. At sa umaga na may kalong ka na, iyong amang tuwang-tuwa sa'yo. Ngayon nga'y malaki ka na, nais mong maging malaya, di man sila payag, walang magagawa. Ikaw nga'y biglang nagbago, naging matigas ang iyong ulo, at ang payo nila'y sinuway. Di mo man lang ang kanilang ginagawa para sa'yo. Pagkat ang nais mong masunod ang layaw mo, sila pinapansin. Nagdaan pa ang mga araw at ang landas mo'y naligaw. Ikaw ay nalulong sa masamang bisyo. At ang una mong nilapitan ng iyong inang lumuluha, at ang tanong na nagkagagayan. At ang iyong mga biglang kumuha ng di napapansin. Pagsisisi ang sa isip mo, nalaman mo, ika'y nagkamali. Pagsisisi ang sa isip mo, nalaman mo, ika'y nagkamali. Pagsisisi ang sa isip mo, nalaman mo, ika'y nagkamali.
Great.
You know, in Bisaya, nakahila ko. In Tagalog, napapaiyak ako. In English, it made me feel very emotional. So, why did you choose a song?
It's very emotional. Aside from it's being very famous in the Philippines, think everybody knows what is Anak, the meaning of Anak. You go astray, and then it's very fitting also because this week we are celebrating Red Ribbon Week, and the theme is drug free, and then this song is all about a child who's been astray, doing drugs, and then later on you just need to realize that your parents are always there for you, always care. That's why we chose the song.
That's why we are so moved. Thank you very much. So this is our and big hand for the Harana, but don't go away yet because I'm going to ask you a question. Do you know who wrote the song? Freddie Aguilar. Is he your brother?
No, sorry. I get this all the time.
Yeah.
Because my name is Florante Aguilar, and they confuse me sometimes with Florante de Leon, another folk singer, and of course Freddie Aguilar, who wrote this song. This was. Do you know when this was written?
60s.
No.
70s?
77.
It's 77. It won the Metro Pop Festival second. The first one was Kay Ganda ng Ating Musika by Ryan Ayat, and then Anak.
Yeah.
I was,
Yes.
very little, but I remember this because even at that age, I thought this song was so powerful. It was so powerful. Me and my sisters were like,
Yeah.
and so this is a good example of a beautiful pop music.
Philippine pop music. Yeah.
Well, I think in general, because this was not meant. This is not a traditional music.
Yeah.
This was popular, and the Manileños, the Caviteños, and all the provinces they heard this song.
By the way, this is also translated into many languages.
Yeah, I heard it in Japanese, which is very weird.
It sounds great to me though, Japanese.
Where was I going with
Yeah.
that?
This is also Chinese. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But what I was saying was, it's not a traditional song. So first, I got confused because, okay, they're called the Harana Band. Okay, so I want to make sure that we know the difference. Harana is traditional serenading. So what they sang for you is not Harana, however beautiful it is. So what made you choose the Harana title of name of the band? Do you guys sing Harana songs? Or?
No, we just thought of a word that could associate music, the Filipino, and then that just popped out. We actually started as a group of teachers performing in a church. Yes, sir. We are all teachers.
Oh, wow.
His wife is a teacher. And then two of our members, Kuya Jason and Kuya Emil. Kuya Emil is actually now performing in Germany. And Kuya Jason is trying to start in China. So we're all over. So we were thinking of, and Kuya Chino in the Philippines. So we were thinking of a name that could represent what is most common when you say music in the Philippines, like guitar and everything. So we just thought of Harana.
Yeah, that's great. I just,
Yeah.
That's totally fine. I'm not castigating.
Yeah, because Florante and I, we talk a lot about the Harana because we were born in a country where I was born in a province, he was born in a province, and the Bisaya call it Mangansyon, Kinansyon, and Tagalog they call it Harana. Literally the meaning of that is to go serenade and to sing, but in more strict tradition, the Tagalogs have a very formal way of doing Harana, and which is what the first one is the Pamanhikan, Panawagan, meaning you call the young lady of your desire, okay, and like a dungawin mo here,
You're outside.
you're outside, and if they like your voice, you are invited to go inside the house, and that's
By the parents.
By the parents,
Not the lady.
yeah, by the parents. But be careful, the parents will ask you, what are you going to be when you grow up? And if they will say, I like to be a musician, I said, get out of here. So that's the scary part, okay? Now, what you call it states?
Pagtatapat.
Pagtatapat, meaning to verbalize your intentions. Why are you here?
So yeah, once you're inside, the nature of the songs of the Haranistas change. It's no more, please open the window, the night is so dark, stars are twinkling. Now that they're inside, it's a different set of songs.
Yeah.
We call pagtatapat, which is proposal. This is the stage of the serenading where they sing songs of admiration, not necessarily to declare love, but to sing about the virtue of the beauty of a woman and stuff like that. So, and then, unbeknownst to many of us, Filipinos who grew up in the province also, the women were encouraged to sing. After the pagtatapat, the Haranistas or the serenaders will ask the lady for a song, and then the song that she chooses is a hint as to how she feels about one of the serenaders. Like if she sang "Ang tangi ko yung pag-ibig ay minsan lamang," which means my true love only happens rarely. That's not a good sign. But if she starts singing, maalaala mo kaya, kay sarap palang mabuhay, kung may lambingan, like how nice it is to live
With
when
somebody
there's
around.
romance, that's a good sign. So what happens during that night is an exchange of singing. So it will be the men's turn to sing, and so forth, so on and so forth. In the meantime, the parents are there.
Are watching.
In fact, sometimes they would sing songs to the parents. And
That's a smart way. But that's the Tagalog tradition. In Visayan, we have similar ways, but instead of talking about the evening, we always say, "Forgive me because I'm in love with you. I have sinned." Pasaylo ka kung galing na sa'yo pa ko. Tungod sa gugma ko kanimo. Please forgive me if I'm wrong because of my intense love to you. And then the woman will open the window, and if he likes your voice or face, then watch out for the interview. Same idea, right? And so the idea is, that's the kind of courtship, because we didn't have text before, and we didn't have cell phones, and so that's how we started our. I feel bad because this rich experience for both of us. And for the younger generations, it's now karaoke and videoke and sukiyaki.
I think my theory is, why is karaoke so popular in the Philippines? My theory is that it comes from the same spirit of the serenading, because back in the days before electricity, that was what they did. They sang. Harana is about singing. They sing as a group. They love doing that, and that's their favorite pastime at night. And then when the Harana died, when it vanished, the tradition is gone. Well, guess where they're gonna go to feed that spirit? They're gonna go to the karaoke bar, or it's the same social construct, really.
Yeah.
So that's just.
Okay, I think we have to. We have a lot of talent.
Yeah,
So I feel like.
any questions?
Thank you so much. Give us a big hand for.
My song this afternoon is called Kalesa. I'm sure you all are familiar with it. It's a horse-drawn carriage that was very popular. I think there's still some, and currently in some areas of the Philippines, but it used to be during the Spanish era, when the ladies and gentlemen, wanted to ride the Kalesa as a sort of a date. They want to have a date and ride the Kalesa, the horse-drawn carriage, and it's supposed to be very romantic and magical. And so it's they usually decorate the Kalesa with a lot of vivid colors, and some are really fancy. And unfortunately, it's no longer used this time, but it was very popular then. And so this guy, his name's Hernani Cuenco, he composed the song sometime in the 80s. I think. And it has become popular in, especially, you know, with people that like the traditional folk songs of the Philippines. So that's what I'm going to try to sing today.
Yeah. So the way you describe Kalesa reminds me of New York Central Park. Have you been to New York Central Park? Yes. There's a lot of Kalesas over there. Wow, that song
It's a fun song.
paints the picture of Manila and the community and the people around it. So I guess, thank you so much for sharing. Anything to share with the song? Anything more to say about the song?
I think I may have said enough.
I had the privilege to meet the composer because I'm really old, you know. I recorded his song with a singer that Rick Van Ricky, you know, and Saan Ka Man Naroon. So no, that's not Quico. That's somebody else. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah. Yeah. No, somebody else. I can forget. Okay, I forgot the composer, but. Oh yeah, okay. No, this is another one. Okay. Oh yeah, Anak, yung Anak ko. Yeah. Saan ka man naroon?
Saan ka man naroon is by Resty Umali.
Resty Umali, okay. And that's actually a song that was written for a very dear friend who died or something like that. No, and then what do you call this? It was recorded, and then one of the people who was there was Hernani Quico, a composer, a talented composer. So I had that privilege to know him.
The song that I'm going to sing today is actually called Usahay, and it's a song that means, you know, the person is in love with this person. However, the person whom he's in love or she's in love with doesn't reciprocate the same feelings. So it's kind of there's a little bitterness at the end of it, as if, why do I have to still live in this world, you know, if you don't return back the love that I gave you. So that's what the song's all about. This is for you. Usahay, nakadanggo ako, na ikaw ako, nakahigugmaan. Nganong dangguhon ko ikaw, dangguhon sa kanunay, sa akong kaminga. Usahay, nakamay ako, nganong nabuhi pa ning kalibutan. Nganong gitiaw-tiawan ang gugma ko kanimo, kanimo dan. Nganong nabuhi pa ning kalibutan. Nganong gitiaw-tiawan ang gugma ko kanimo, kanimo dan. Ang gugma ko kanimo, kanimo
For those who don't understand Visaya, it is one of the most romantic songs ever written. And I'm happy to share that Magnete Gonzalez, this is a controversial song, by the way. The composer, was my mentor in folk music. I was a guitarist of the Bayanihan Dance Company. And so he was my band leader in the Rondalia. And this song, he wrote it for the soloist of the Bayanihan Dance Company. Her name was Lani. I'll leave it away, okay? And so every time that there's a dancer that that needs rest, she sings Usahay, and it's written by Magnete Gonzalez. So, and this song says, Usahay, nagkadamgo ako, sometimes I dream. Nga ikaw ug ako, nagkahigugmay, that you and I are lovers. Nganong gidamgo ko ikaw? Why do I dream of you? Damgoon sa kanunay, sa akong kaminga, most especially when I am vulnerable and lonely. Usahay, ang kasing-kasing ko, my heart. Nagbasol nga nabuhi ng kalibutan is regretting that I am whisked into existence in this world. Kay imong gitiaw-tiawan because you're making fun, a mockery of my true love for you. That is true in my heart. So that's the essence of the song. But the way it was sung to me was a little different. There were two. This original version, and there's a popular version. What you're seeing is the popular version, sung by Susan Fuentes, which is beautiful, and she sang it so beautifully. Give her a hand. Yeah. I'm not going to go into that long thing because we can discuss that in a more smaller situation because there are many numbers to be done today, right? So the song is really about a narrative, telling a story to himself that an unexpressed love. And my suspicion is that Mang Nitoy had a tremendous love for the soloist, but it was not meant to be. So that's why he wrote the song Usahay. It's the most beautiful song ever written. So thank you for sharing it with us.
And the last song I'm singing is Kabukiran in Bisaya, which is about nature and how the birds are singing, and he or she is inviting you to laugh with her and celebrate and be happy in nature with her.
So actually, that's one of my favorite songs by Manuel Viles. and he wrote it in Bisaya, in Cebuano, but because it was so popular, it was translated into Tagalog by Ben Binasa. Huh?
And there's a very popular singer, female singer, who became the signature song for her. That's right, Silvia La Torre, who unfortunately passed away just last year.
Yeah.
She was one of the true Condiman singers, unbeknownst to many Filipinos. We always know her as a comedian. You know, she is in the host of noon shows and a lot of the old Filipino films. But she graduated at the conservatory. She's musically trained and she's classically trained. And I just kind of want to make sure we appreciate that fact, because she was truly the last one the last practitioner of Condiman who made a lot of recordings in the 60s and 70s. So that's Silvia La Torre.
She's one of the most versatile actor. She is an actor, she's a singer, she's an amazing woman. So we lost her, but she's a treasure of the Filipino people. And I just wanted to also let you know that Chiara is under the mentorship of another Filipino treasure, Evelyn Mandak, who was the first woman to break the glass ceiling in opera. She was the first Filipino woman who was featured at the New York Metropolitan Opera. And so we are so proud. This is being the History Month of the Filipinos. We might as well give a shout out to our great artists. And one of them is Evelyn Mandak, and then Silvia La Torre, and Hernani Cuenco, and many others. And now we have the younger people like Chiara, and Jadin, and Clarissa, and the Harana group that are making this continuous tradition that we will know our songs and we will appreciate our culture better. So, anyway, for our finale, I would like to, we have a young group of young dancers, very patient here, right? So, wow, they're so patient that I must be a doctor, I have so many patients right here. So, they're gonna dance the Tinikling.